Hello, geometry, and welcome back. Just want to finish up this video. Looking at this last example here, it is dealing with finding the complement and then the probability of that complement and using that to find the answer to this question. So let's read this here. It says, if 7 out of 10 people are going to the movies, what is the probability that if you pick 2 people, at least one of them is going to the movies? Well, with this here, let's think about this. At least one of them is going to the movies. What is the complement of that statement? The complement would be that none of them go to the movies. Okay, that none of them go to the movies. So that's the complement. Now, we're going to find the probability of that complement. Well, if you think about this, putting it in a probability form, it's going to be a probability. We're picking 2 people, so it's going to be a probability like the first person doesn't go to the movies and the second person doesn't go to the movies. So first person, we'll just put no movies, and second person, no movies. All right, so what's the probability? We have an and here. We have this and this. So what we want to do is we want to actually see if we can figure this probability out. Remember, with ands, we're going to actually multiply. So we're going to pick the probability of the first person and no movies. So first is no movies, we'll put, times the second person, no movies. And we have to do given that the first person was no movies. First was no movies. Well, what this means is that the first, if we think of here, 7 out of 10 people are going to the movies. Well, that means that 3 people are not going to the movies. So what we have is 3 over 10. All right, so we have that, and then the second person is not going to the movies, and then given that the first person doesn't go to the movies, you think, hey, it goes down, it's going to go down by 1. There's 2 over 9. And so what we're going to do here is just multiply and simplify. We get 6 over 90, which is equal to, if you take a 3 out, that's 2 over 45. And so, oh, I'm sorry, take a 3 out. It's going to be a 2, and that's going to be a 30, 2 over 30, sorry, which is 1 over 15. And so that's the probability that that both people do not go to the movies. Well, if we go back up to our question, what's the probability that at least one of them is going to the movies? Well, now what we have to do is we have to think, okay, I'm going to figure this out. What's the probability at least one goes, at least one goes to the movies? Well, what that's going to be, it's going to be 1 minus 1/15, which is equal to 14 over 15. Okay, and so you have to go into the end and subtract that. And so this is one of the most difficult problems from this section, is you have to find the probability of the complement, and then you have to subtract it from 1. And so that's how this last one works here. If you have any questions, please email. Hope you guys are doing well, and have a great day.